Steering wheels. Steering wheels have been the most integral part in a car, after the brake and the accelerator. Manufacturers have often put bland looking steering wheels onto the cockpit that do just one basic function of maneuvering the car. However, some manufacturers put more thought into that and have made some clever looking or more beautiful steering wheels that leave a mark in the auto industry. Today we have compiled a list of some of our favorites. Hope you enjoy. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS is the most glorified Beetle of them all. In other words, it is the ultimate and hardcore 911. The 911 GT2 RS is powered by a 3.8-liter twin turbocharged flat 6 engine that has a maximum power output of 691 brake horsepower and 750 Newton meters of torque. It is also shed weight with plastic spoilers, some carbon fiber panels, and a magnesium roof. The same theme of ultra lightness and hardcore performance continues on the inside with a stripped off interior that loses luxury for performance. The door handles have been replaced with hoops and try feeling comfortable in those sport seats. However, the most ridiculous weight saving is applied to the steering wheel. Since many features have been removed, there was no need to put buttons, so Porsche decided to remove the spokes completely and leave the steering wheel with holes. Holes! You can actually put your finger through all these 3 spokes. Tell me how cool that is. The Jaguar E-Type has long been considered one of the most beautiful cars in history. Even Enzo Ferrari called it beautiful. That's one big thing. It has a simple and minimalistic design with no bad cuts, which has made it a timeless classic over the years. That same theme continues on the inside with a simple and minimalistic interior and cockpit. The steering wheel goes hand in hand with the rest of the interior. It has a thin, solid feeling wooden structure with metal spokes and the classic Jaguar logo in the center. Looking at it will tell you why we love it so much. The Ferrari 812 Superfast is one of the prancing horse's greatest grand tourer. It has a big old naturally aspirated 6.5-liter V12 engine that produces a whopping 789 horsepower. That makes the car hit 100 km per hour in just 2.9 seconds. The 812 Superfast also looks unique courtesy to its angular creases and aggressive design language. Inside you would expect it to be luxurious since it is a Grand Tourer, but in reality it is propelled more towards performance, albeit with assistance that makes driving this beast easier. The interior looks really cool, but the essence is in the steering wheel, inspired from the F1 cars. Ferrari has mounted most of what we would find on stalks behind the steering wheel right onto it. However, the most interesting is the engine start button in bright orange that incites you to push it. It looks cool and is quite possibly the only way to enjoy an F1 on the road. The Bugatti Type 57 SC Atlantic is one of the most beautiful cars in the world. Only 4 were ever produced and one of them got lost during the Second World War. It still hasn't been found yet, and as a tribute to that car, Bugatti built the Bugatti La Voiture Noire this year. It is regarded as one of the most valuable cars that you can find today, and that is for a good reason. The car looks extraordinary and has nothing in common with the cars that you see around you. The interior is also beautiful and gorgeous. I could go on hours talking about that interior, but for the interest of this video, I'm only going to focus at the steering wheel. The steering wheel is made out of solid wood with a classic 4-spoke design that you won't find anywhere today. It looks beautiful and minimalistic and gets the job done, which shows why older cars were much better than modern cars. The Lamborghini Sesto Elemento is one of my favorite few of supercars. It means 6th element in English, and if you look into the periodic table, the 6th element is carbon. It is no coincidence as this car has carbon suspension, prop shaft and wheels. The body is a blend of carbon and plastic. This means that despite having a 570 horsepower V10, this car weighs less than a Ford Fiesta and shoots to 100 km per hour in 2.5 seconds. The interior is, well, there isn't any, apart from the pad stuck in the chassis for seats and the steering wheel column with a gauge cluster, but still, the steering wheel alone compensates for everything lost in weight saving. It looks like a hexagonal piece of alien tech, but then again this car has unworldly performance and feel to it. That is why we chose this as one of our favorites. What other good alien redesign can you think of? Mention in the comments below, and do hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you around.